I think it must be really difficult to be a compassionate interviewer if you haven't built a relationship with the person.
That's right. Yeah, that relationship sort of seeps into the interview. Mm-hmm. But if there is not there, it can be accepted,
Right. And to build trust.
Oh yeah.
Trust being
Yeah.
vulnerable with the
Yeah.
other person.
Yeah. Trust is another thing, or very important component of it, because knowing that that I can trust you, I don't have to think about let me phrase this thing differently because maybe she will misinterpret it or something.
Or
No,
do something with it.
no, I trust you. It has a spontaneous. It's right what comes to my mind. Of course, I hope it makes sense, and that's a question of trust.
Mm-hmm.
This is.
And that's interesting the way you said that. I trust it as it comes to my mind. So you don't do a lot of monitoring. I don't feel. You'll try things out with me, and trust that it'll be okay.
Yes. I think, well, the word that we used before, and I won't overdo it, it has to be spontaneous. It has to be something, it can be premeditated. It can be, full of some certain, things that are tendacious. I do it for a certain reason. No, it has to be exactly, things should should flow like water,
Right, and I think be slow too, like develop naturally, not be pushed.
That's right, flow, yeah. I know that you're interested because you are, not only, we don't always talk, when you interview me, when you tape it, but whether you tape it or maybe in a social occasion, I can see your interest in it because I can see the look in your face, you look at me, and you're not distracted by anything because many people, I can, when being that survivor, people naturally ask questions and they are interested. And I can see when a person is interested or is just ask the questions and just as if the person wouldn't even would be interested in a thing. The importance to the person was asking the questions, not listening to things. I've been looking for it in you, but you don't do it. You are very intent on sort of hearing everything that I say, whether it's on a tape or without a tape. So that's why I can see that.
Well, what I want to do, and it's not so much that I have to make the effort because I just do it. I want to be here, just like I said, that you were very present. I want to be very present. So when I'm with you, I want to be just with you. I don't want to be thinking about anything else or what else I have to do. I want to be right here with you.
Yeah, and you certainly are, because when I look at you, or being with you at the interview, you are completely engrossed into it. Just like it was the most important thing in your life. But at this point, it is important to you, and you show it, and that's why I can see it, and that's what puts me in the same mood, so to speak. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm so responsive to you, because I know that you are interested, and you, not as a person, not as an academician, not as a professor of ethnography, but you are just interested in it. As much as I like to talk or to say what I'm saying, but just as much I'm looking forward to see what the next questions will be.
Yes.
Because I know it will let me give me an occasion to say something that maybe I have never said before. You know, that's why I'm looking for your questions, just you know, just as intensely as I do conduct myself when I talk about it. You know.
So, and that's part of what I also appreciate, that you are looking for discovery.
Exactly.
Yes, but what can I discover about my experience? So it's not just I'm going to tell about my experience in a way that I've told about it before, but you want to know, what can I learn about my experience through this conversation?
I'm doing it every time. I'm learning with every word that is said. I'm learning not only about the subject, but also about myself, about my emotions, about my feelings. Sometimes an interview gives me an idea to, you know, take, you know, like an inventory of what what I have in me, and what I can express, and it is very, very helpful. It's very teaching, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you and I have the same goal. We're both, we both want to know about experience and feelings, and we both want to see what can we learn about this in this
Yeah.
conversation.